Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In previous video related to AWS, I discussed about like support plans, AWS support plans, and introduction to the AWS and global infrastructure. And in this video, I am going to teach you AWS modules, guys. We have some of the modules in the AWS for freshers and experience also. These modules are well and enough to get a job. And for experience, if we have knowledge on like Amazon Redshift and DynamoDB and all those things, it would be better. And these are the basic modules. If you want to get a job in AWS, you must and should you need to learn. These are the modules you need to learn. These are the basic modules. Without these modules, you cannot move further to learn more. Yeah. Now I will explain you each and every module in this video. What is that module and why we need to use that module? I will explain you overall the overall concept of the module in coming video. And I will take one separate module. Suppose if I take IAM, I will take IAM module and I will explain you complete about IAM module. And I will in the next video I will show you theoretical way, I mean practical way. I show you how IAM module is going to work in AWS. That is the process what I am going to show you in this AWS tutorial, guys. Now coming to modules, guys, these are the modules we have in AWS. Coming to IAM. IAM stands for Identity Access Management, guys. IAM stands for Identity Access Management. Here, in the case of Identity Access Management, guys, why we need to IAM module in AWS means why we need to use IAM module in AWS means suppose, guys, the main purpose of IAM module is to manage the users, guys, is to manage users credentials, user passports, user services, and users in company. In company, the IAM module is used to manage the users in a company and users credentials in the user credentials. For that, we have to use one of the service we have, I mean one of the module in AWS provided, that is called IAM module. Identity access management, guys. Identity access management. Coming to this IAM modules, guys, here in this IAM module, we are going to create users and we are managing the users and we are providing the passports to the user and we have to set some permissions to that users. We have to we do all these things in identity access management, guys. For example, if you take uh, I am the team leader of the project, guys. I am the team leader of the project, and in my project there are three more members called I mean junior team leaders. Three members I have now: first user, second user, and third users. These are the users, and I am the team leader of the in the project. Suppose if I want to give for user one, I have to give only some permissions, guys. Only some permissions I have to give. I have to restrict this user one only to particular work. He is not unable to do user two work and he is not unable to view user two records and files and folders, guys. I have to restrict that user one only for some related works only. For that, I have to create one user one. I have to create any name you can mention. I have to create one user and I have to provide him some permissions. Yeah, user one, you for you, this is the only work for you. We have to work only in this format, only in these files only. You are unable to watch user two files. Like that, I have to provide permissions. For that, we are going to use identity access management, guys. We are going to use identity access management. And coming to EC2, guys, coming to EC2, EC2 is stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, guys. Elastic Compute Cloud. The main purpose of Elastic Compute Cloud in the sense, we simply call it as servers, guys. We simply call it as servers. See, guys, sometimes we say that, yeah, server is down, the network is not coming, the server is down, and it is loading slowly, server is slow, server is down, server is slow. We call these terms, we use a number of times. We are using these terms, right? Server down, server is slow. Yeah, EC2 module is the place where we are going to launch these servers, guys. Servers is nothing but one mission, guys. Servers is nothing but one mission. We are running our application in one mission. We are running, suppose if you take facebook.com, google.com, suppose you take google.com, guys, google.com, right? We suppose if you take google.com, and this application google.com is one web application. This application I am running in one server. Server is nothing but mission. I am running in one mission, that is nothing but server and mission, guys. And these servers and what type of servers I have to use. Suppose google.com is very large web, right? Worldwide it is, everyone using google.com. It requires more servers. We need more servers. All these servers, and what configuration, and how much cpu and how much ram we have to provide that servers, how much storage we have to store the data in that servers. All these is server related concept, all we learn in EC2 module is kind. EC2 module. It is stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. The servers which are used to run web applications. These servers is used to run not only web, it is used to run applications. If I want to run application, we are going to use servers. That is servers we are managing in the one module called EC2 module. Based on the server, AWS will cost us, guys. Based on the server, AWS will cost us. Suppose if you use high configuration server means it will cost more. If you use less configuration, it will cost less. I already mentioned that AWS is a pay as you go mechanism. Pay as you go mechanism. The pay as you go mechanism in the sense, how much you use, for that only you have to pay. Suppose you use it for 1 day, 1 hour means you have to pay for 1 day, 1 hour only. You have to pay that 1 hour only. How much time you use that configurations or resources in AWS management console, we have to pay the amount up to that you are using time only. Apart from that time, you no need to pay anything. You can stop at any time and you can start at any time. This is all about EC2, guys, where we are going to launch servers to run our applications. To run our applications. Coming to S3, guys, S3 stands for Simple Storage Service, guys. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. See, guys, we have in organizations, we are maintaining large files, large data we have in organization. If we are working in project means lot of data we need to take care, lot of files and lot of folders we have. All these files and folders and data, whatever we have in organization, we have to store in one place, right? We have to store in one place. If we want to store, suppose coming to cloud, The AWS provide one module called S3 module. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service, guys. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. Whatever data we have in organization, whatever files we have, whatever folders, files, data, whatever content we have, if we want to store, we are going to use S3 modules, guys. This S3 module is used to store the data. The main purpose of S3 is used to store the data. At first, AWS launched S3, guys. Coming to EC2, RDC, VPS, AWS launched S3. Main purpose of using cloud is to store the data. For that, AWS providing one module called S3 module. It is stands for Simple Storage Service. Mainly we are using to store the data in S3. Whatever data we are storing in S3, it is object based files, guys. Object based. This all you learn in coming sessions while I am going to teach you S3 module, right? At that time you are going to learn all these what are the stuff related to S3 and how to work with S3 and what are the sub services we have in S3, all those things, and how to upload the data into S3 module and how to delete the data from S3 module and how much it will cost if we store how much if we store some data, how much it is going to charge. All this you can learn coming to S3 module next future videos, guys. This is all about a simple explanation. Suppose while I am teaching IAM module, right? While I am teaching IAM module, I am I have to use this EC2 module name and S3 name and RDS name. I have to use these technical terms. For the technical terms, before if you know what all these technical terms will do, then you can understand what I am teaching in classes, right? What I am teaching in classes where I am using, suppose while I am teaching IAM module, I will use one module called RDC module name I will use. I will call it, I will use VPC name, I will use technical term. At that time you will get understand, oh, RDS is nothing but this one, S3 is nothing but this one. Like that you need to understand, right? For that purpose, I'm explaining you the simple main theme of that modules, guys. Main theme of the modules I am explaining right now. You please concentrate. And coming to RDS, guys, coming to RDS stands for Relational Database Service, guys. Relational Database Service. This is also used to store data, guys. But in the case of RDS, guys, we have one database services called SQL. We have, right? You all know about SQL, MySQL, MySQL, and Oracle. Oracle Code, Oracle, MySQL, SQL. These are the database engines, guys. These are the databases we have in the market. And MS SQL also we have. These are the SQL stands for Structured Query Language. This SQL stands for Structured Query Language, guys. By using this SQL, we can retrieve the data from the databases. Suppose we have the whatever data we are storing in MySQL, all this data will store in the form of table format, guys. Table format, it will store the data. Suppose this is the name and this is the roll number, this is the subject. Here name is AWS and roll number is 1 and this is school. School is high school. This is high school, guys. Suppose if I want to print, sorry guys, suppose if I want to print this first row, I have to use one query called select query. This is just about an overview, guys. Don't think too much. Just listen. What is RDS? Just to concentrate. what is RDS and how RDS is going to work. Just concentrate on that. The select command is used to retrieve the data from the table. This all comes under SQL queries, guys. This is one separate technology you have to learn SQL. That is different. Here, coming to this, coming to coming to this RDS, guys. This is a relational database service. In RDS also, whatever technologies we have related to database like MySQL and Oracle and MS SQL, all these SQLs, I mean MariaDB, PostgreSQL, all these database engine, it is supporting by cloud also, guys. We can we can run all these database engines in cloud also. In cloud also, I mean in AWS also, we can use all those database engines whatever we have to store the data. Database engines, all all the database engines it supports in RDS also. This is the module RDS, relational database, where we need to use the database services to retrieve the data and to insert the data, to update the data. All we can do in RDS module, guys. Many people are going to learn SQL, MySQL, Oracle, and all these are the technologies related to database, right? That all database engines, it is supporting in cloud also. In cloud also, we can use the database engine. The in cloud where we have to use means we have to use in RDS module. That all database engine comes under RDS module, guys. I hope you understand what is IAM, what is EC2, what is S3, what is RDS, guys. And coming to VPC. VPC stands for Virtual Private Cloud, guys. VPC stands for Virtual Private Cloud. See, guys, Virtual Private Cloud is nothing but simply network, guys. We can simply call it as network. Here, in this cloud we call it as virtual. Virtual is nothing but online, guys. Virtual is nothing but online in the sense in the internet. Suppose we call it as virtual interview, virtual class. It is nothing but online class, online interview. Here in the case of cloud also, we call it as VPC. VPC stands for virtual private cloud, where it is nothing but network, guys. Whatever network, suppose guys, if you want to run one application by using servers, coming to servers, which module I have to use? Just now I explained you. Coming to servers, which module I have to use? I have to use EC2 module. Coming to server, I have to use EC2 module. Suppose if I want to run one application, I have to launch one server. I have to launch one server and I run one application, guys. See, this application is running in the server, and the if I want to run the server, we need a network, guys. Yes or no? We need network, right? If you want to run one application in browser means we need one network, we need IP addresses, we need IP addresses and domain names we need, right? For all these network related topics, we are going to learn in VPC module, guys. We are going to learn in VPC module. In this VPC module, whatever network related queries, all we have to learn in VPC module. This is completely related to network. Yeah, we know IP address, right? IP addresses. Suppose IP addresses, what type of IP, how many types IP addresses we have, how many classes in IP addresses we have, what range I have to select. Suppose this application is, I have to send it to public. Suppose, for example, if you take this application is google.com, you think that this application is google.com, right? For example, this application is google.com. This google.com I want to share to public, right? If I want to share to public means I have to use a public IP address. If I want to use that public IP address, I have to work with VPC module. At first, I have to work in VPC module to set one network to that application. That all comes under VPC module. Yes, suppose in this application, if we want to run in private mode, if you want to run within your organization means we have to use private network, right? That private network, how we how we are going to set that private network to the application means by using VPC module, by using virtual private cloud module, guys. We call it as all these, we call it as modules. By using VPC modules, we are going to launch at what network my application wants to run, or at what IP address I have to use to run my application, how much range of IP address I have to use. Yeah, that all we can learn in VPC module, guys. If you want to remember simply, virtual private cloud is a place where we can use network related queries to run our application virtually. We call it as simply network, guys. And we have one more module called Route 53, guys. It is DNS service. It is DNS service. See, guys, DNS is nothing but DNS stands for domain name service, guys. Domain name, domain name service. DNS stands for domain name service, guys. See, guys, Route 53 module, we can work with DNS service. Route 53 is one DNS service, guys. What is exactly DNS means? What is exactly domain name service means? Guys, let's see. We know IP addresses. We know IP addresses. Suppose if open your mobile or laptop, you just go to Chrome and type what is my IP address. It will show one IP address. I am taking one sample IP address here, 192.168.0.0. This is one IP address, guys. This is the one sample IP address I taken. This is one of the IP addresses. And if you open your Chrome and if you type what is my IP address means, it will show you your network IP address. Suppose if you are using mobile network means in what IP address for your network is coming to your mobile, it will show that IP address. Suppose if you are using Wi-Fi router means it will show that Wi-Fi IP address, right? You go and check after completion of class in mobile, what is my IP address, what is my network, what is my IP address. You go and check, then it will show one IP address. For every person it will show different IP address. Suppose if two or three people are using same Wi-Fi means it will show same IP addresses. Why? Because they are using same network, they are using same Wi-Fi, it will show same IP address. For example, if you take one sample IP address, this is one sample IP address, guys. Here, domain name service means for this IP address, guys, for this IP address, I am mentioning one name. My by my own, I am mentioning one name called, for example, here I am mentioning AWS.com. AWS.com, guys. This is the here I am running, for example, Facebook, guys. Not Facebook. Here I am running Amazon. This is the Amazon website, guys. For example, if you take Amazon website, I am giving For Amazon application, I mean Amazon website, I am providing the one name called aws.com. And for this aws.com, we have arranged one IP address 192.168.0.0 IP. Suppose you go to Chrome. This is just example, guys. If you go to Chrome, you will type google.com, amazon.com, facebook.com, like yes, you will type all these dot in, google.in, like that you will type, right? This is the domain name, guys. Whatever you are searching in the Google, right? Whatever you are searching in the browser like google.com, amazon.com, facebook.com, flipkart.com, all these are domain names, guys. For all these are domain names. For example, in our example, we call it as aws.com. This is the domain name for this web server, for this website. Amazon is the one website. You all know Amazon. Amazon is the one website. For that website, I am providing one domain name called aws.com to check, to run in the browser. Suppose if I want to open Amazon website in browser, I will just type aws.com. It will just open that Amazon website, right? This is called domain name, guys. In the back end of the domain name, in the back end of the domain name, we have one IP address, right? See, remembering this IP address instead of domain name, it is difficult or not? See, AWS simply remembering the aws.com is better easy than remembering the this IP address. Suppose we have five websites like aws.com, flipkart.com, google.com, and we have five websites, facebook.com, all these websites we have, right? If I want remembering the google.com, aws.com, flipkart.com easy, or remembering this IP address for each and every website is easy? Remembering the IP address is bit difficult. See, for example, in mobile you have mobile numbers. In the entire contact list, in the mobile numbers of your list, you will remember only your family related mobile numbers and one or two friends related mobile numbers only. For that mobile number, you are for to easily identification purpose, you are setting one name, right? Yeah, macha.com, yeah, college macha, school macha, right? You are mentioning one name for identification. Instead of remembering that number, you can remember name easily. That name here it is called domain name, guys. That name here we call it as domain name. Instead of remembering that IP address, we are simply remembering the domain name. Here in this Route 53 module, we are going to create a domain name, how to create domain name, how to set domain name for our application, how to set domain name for our IP address. That all we can do in Route 53, guys. I hope you understand what exactly Route 53 is. What is exactly DNS, domain name service? We can simply call it as wrapper of the IP address. Name to the IP address, IP name to the IP address, and IP address to the name. For IP address, we are providing one name, that is simply we call it as. If we call it as simply way, the name allocating to the IP address, that is, guys. Rather than that, simply I cannot say any word, simply word. That is the simply we call it as name to the IP address. And one more service we have, guys, that is SNS service. SNS stands for simple notification service, guys. Simple notification service. See, guys, I am here, I am using one server. I am using one server. The server is running very well and there is no problem there is no problem, it is running very well. And after 5 days, my server got down, guys. My server got down, I mean my server deleted. You can call it as a delete. My server deleted, I don't know how my server got deleted, and who deleted the my server, I don't know. And the server deleted, guys. If we want to know that server is deleted or not, you have to go and check that EC2 module whether it is running or not. We have to check that, we have to go that module and we have to check. It will take time, right? See, whenever your server is deleted, you can set notifications for your mail ID. Not only for mail IDs, we have several options to set notifications. For example, if we take our mail ID, I am saying to the SNS service, yeah, hey SNS, if server is down or if server is deleted, please send one notification to my mail ID. Like that, we will set in SNS service case. After setting that settings in SNS service, simple notification service, whenever your server got deleted, it will send a message to your mail ID, registered mail ID. Then you can easily get not, oh, I got a message that my server is deleted, right? I have to go and check and I have to rebuild it. Like that, you will get some mind triggering. You will get one trigger to the mind after seeing the notification. In our mobile, if you see WhatsApp notification, at within a seconds we will take our phone, mobile, and we see that notification, what's notification it is. That is nothing but simple notification services. And coming to Cloud Trail, guys. Coming to Cloud Trail is nothing but scheduling the trails, guys. For example, tomorrow I want to launch one server. Tomorrow I want to launch one server at 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. tomorrow I want to launch one server. We can set this time, scheduling is there, na? We can set that scheduling by using CloudTrail. Hey CloudTrail, I am setting the one time tomorrow 5 p.m. I want to launch this server. You set this time and keep in your mind and launch that server at that time. Like that, we are saying to CloudTrail module. We are scheduling what we need to done in future. I mean tomorrow, day after tomorrow, like that. That is nothing but CloudTrail, guys. And coming to CloudWatch, guys. Coming to CloudWatch is nothing but logs, guys. CloudWatch is nothing but logs. It will store day-to-day logs. I mean, whatever you are working with Amazon console in AWS, whatever you are working with AWS, that all logs it will show in CloudWatch. Suppose now you opened Amazon Web Service, I mean management console you open, and you went to IAM module, and after going to IAM module, you created one user. You created one user, guys. Username is AWS. Username is AWS. And whatever you done in console, you went to IAM, you created one user, and that username is AWS. All these data, all these data, it will record and it will store in one place. That place we call it as CloudWatch. Whatever work you are, whatever work you are doing in console, it will store and record that data, and it will store in the CloudWatch. Yeah, at this time, today today at uh, today at 4:30, you created one user, and you also deleted one user. And CloudWatch also used for, suppose you created one user, guys. You have one file. You have one file in S3. I mean, in simple storage service, you stored one file. This user 1, we have user 1 and user 2, guys. This user 1 stored one important file in S3, and later after few days, I mean next day, the user 2 uh, with user 2, uh, he deleted that file in S3. Actually, it happens unexpectedly. He not deleted that file with intentionally. He deleted that file unexpectedly. uh, it happens by mistakenly. It happens that user 2 deleted that file in S3, guys. Whatever file user 1 is stored in the S3, that file is deleted by user 2. I hope you understand what I am saying here. User 2 deleted that user 1 file. Now user 1 came to S3, and he checked that S3 storage. He checking that my file is got deleted. My file is deleted. There is no file. Why? Because user 2 deleted that user 1 file. And user 1 came back to S3 module and saw that my file is deleted. Then how user 1 knows who deleted my file? He will get one question: who who deleted who deleted my file in the S3 storage? He will get one question called who deleted my file in the S3 storage. That who is the question right here. That question we can get answer from the CloudWatch, guys. That for that question we can get answer from the CloudWatch. Why? Because CloudWatch, it will store all the logs. I mean, whatever we did in Amazon management console, it will store all the data. This user 2 is deleted, right? That data also it will store. I mean, user 2 at some time S3 file deleted. That data it will store in CloudWatch, guys. It that storing the whatever we are working in management console, that we are storing, right? That we call it as logs. I mean, record. We have CC camera, right? It will record that videos. Here we call it as logs, that we can find by using CloudWatch, guys. I hope you understand what is exactly CloudWatch is. I hope you understand what are these modules. And if suppose in coming videos, if I use VPC, means we have to understand, yeah, VPC is nothing but virtual network. Suppose if I saying CloudWatch in videos means while I am teaching the classes, we have to know CloudWatch is logs, it is used to store logs. Like that we have to know, then only you will get concept clearly. That is the reason why I am specifically teaching all these modules at once. I am teaching exact definitions and the overview of that module. That is the reason why I am teaching here. And we have some more modules also. We have, guys, not only these modules. These are the main modules we have to know in AWS. If we are working with AWS, without these modules, we cannot move forward. If you know these modules, then only we can move forward, guys. Then only we can go with advanced one like that. We have like a Redshift module we have, and we have DynamoDB module we have. We have lot of modules, guys, in AWS. These are the main modules we have to learn coming to AWS. Uh, in the EC2 also we have sub modules, guys. We have sub services also. In EC2 module, if suppose if you take EC2 module, we have load balancing topic and auto scaling group, and system management, CLI mode. We have subtopics. And coming to RDS also, we have subtopics like read replica and management and recovery. Coming to VPs, we have subnets, route table, we have subnet route table and network ACL and VPC peering. We have subtopics in this module. In each and every module, we have some of related to that module. We have subtopics also. We have. I am going to teach you all the concept related to. First, I will take one module and I will teach you theoretical part. In first class, I will teach you theoretical part related to IAM module, Identity Access Management. In next video, I am going to show how this theoretical part is going to work in practical in Amazon Management Console. In console, I will show you how we have to work with IAM and I will assign you some tasks, guys. I will assign you some tasks related to IAM module next video that you have to practice by your own. Then you will easily can work with AWS, guys. That's all for today, guys. If you have any doubts, you please comment below the video. Then I will answer you without any hesitation. Okay, guys, that's all for today. And I hope you all know about all modules related to AWS. If you like my video and the concept what I am teaching to you, please subscribe to my channel, guys. That is the only one thing I am requesting from you guys. Please subscribe to my channel and like and click the bell icon. Then you will get new notifications. Then you can watch without missing any video, guys. Thank you, guys. That's all for today. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.